Welcome back, collective. Sorry, distractions. I realize that with these messages that I'm doing regarding shadow, regarding opening up the eyes of the collective, I met with a lot of distractions during my messages. So if you are seeing this portion, this is the second part of Shadow Work Part 1. And again, where I left off, I was discussing the fear of love. And I was discussing how everyone sees love differently. And it is based on how they were taught to see love as children. And as we grow up, those actions or those manipulations that control, that is what becomes the behavior of an adult and how they show love because it's all they know. And so that's why relationships are challenging as you are growing up, because if you grew up in a household where control and manipulation was considered love, this is now how you are going to treat your partner in matters of love. This is why the connections feel strained, but that may not be what love really is for the other person, even for you, but you don't have any other knowledge telling you otherwise. So, this is why it's so important when you are going through and dealing with your shadow, when you're facing those harsh truths, those harsh realities, that you are patient with yourself. Yeah, because a lot of us were portrayed as kids, but we didn't realize it until we became adults. And now we have to face the consequences, right, of that betrayal. And a lot of people experience betrayal in adulthood more often than not, unfortunately, by people who we love and we cared for. Forgiveness is not about condoning, it's about releasing yourself from the burden of pain. Yeah, betrayal scar. It's okay to understand where your hurt came from, but you don't need to hold on to the pain that's associated with it. Holding on to the pain associated with the betrayal, it doesn't allow you to move forward. It has nothing to do with the other person. You have no control over the other person. I'm sure karma is going to call them and knock on their door at some point in life. That has nothing to do with you. That should be not what you're concerned about. This is about you focusing on you, becoming a better version of you, in spite of the situation, person, people who betrayed you, who left the scar. The scar should be a reminder of how strong and resilient you are and what you have overcome. It should not be something that creates this victim mentality within you. That is not empowering. So, what other strengths and abilities do you guys need to help you deal with some of these shadow aspects? What other strengths and abilities can help you? Value. Yes, value indication, how you see yourself. Your inner value is greater than you realize. Perhaps you've been questioning your worth lately. Self esteem, you guys. Focus on affirming your unique qualities daily, and you'll become more confident in your value. Like I said, embrace who you are. Who cares about the opinions of others that they got from others, that they got from others, that they got from others? Because who are the others? And what does it have to do with you? Absolutely nothing. 9 times out of 10. Reconciliation. I love this one. And I love this because it's reconciliation with self, but also could be reconciliation with others. It may be time to reconcile with someone or something. Is there an unresolved issue weighing on you? Taking the first step forward towards peace will bring inner tranquility and strengthen your future relationships. Yeah. Working on resolving those relationships with others that are important to you, not the ones that don't matter, right? The ones that are important to you. But the most important relationship that you should reconcile is your relationship with yourself. First and foremost, be kind to you. Show more love to you. Do for you first before you people please and do for others all the time. You are the love that you seek, collective, and that's the truth. That's your clarity. Okay? Walk away from the illusions of control, manipulation. They create illusions. So what you may see is not always the full picture. Are you caught up in false images or misunderstanding? Look beyond the surface and to the real truth. It'll reveal itself eventually. Everything comes to light over time. Anybody who feels like they've gotten away with something, they need to accept the fact that they haven't. Clarity will always come eventually. The sun will always shine on the truth. Period. Some of you guys have been seeing a lot of synchronicities. We saw quite a few in the beginning of this message, in part 1 of this message, when I rolled the dice and the numbers. A lot of synchronicities. Pay attention to the patterns. The universe is trying to let you know that they are supporting you, that they are guiding you. Yeah, trust it. Confirmation. Trust what you're seeing. Look up those numbers, the repeating numbers. If you're seeing something, an image over and over, a thing, an animal, allure, cherish. Yeah, cherish the beauty that attracts you. Have you been too busy to appreciate the good things around you? Always be grateful. Okay, that is such a huge thing for me. I talk about it all the time. Gratitude is beyond important. Okay, it is the second highest vibration next to love. Okay, all right, collective, your archangels. Let's see which ones are going to be important for you this week coming up. Archangel Hamaliel, number 37, could be significant. You could be 37 or 73. This is Virgo energy. Angel of logic and perseverance, responsibility, development, precision, work, harvest, order, intellect, and details. I hope you reap the harvest of your full potential through a deliberate process of development. Peridot crystal is important, the month of August, and he's saying you are ready. I agree. You are ready, collective. You're ready for the next level. You're ready to start your healing if you haven't already. Don't be afraid of your shadow. We all have a shadow side to us. Archangel Michael, divine angel of grace and truth. That's the truth. Aries energy looks like Sagittarius energy, number 32. You could be 32. The number 23 can be significant to you. Heart-focused grace, growth, light of truth, clean heart, honesty, trustworthiness. Like I said, trust the universe, trusting yourself again. If you need to go into solitude and figure out how to begin to trust you again, I reveal the path to God. Beautiful energy, and will restore the divine light in your heart to show you the way. This is going to be a very important archangel to the collective. Don't be afraid to call on him. The ruby is very important crystal, the month of March. Time to take action, collective. It's time to take action towards what you deserve, towards your own healing, being accountable for you. Archangel Jeremiel, angel of symbols and dreams. So some of you guys have been having very vivid dreams lately. Pay attention to them right now. The number 29 could be significant. You could be 29, 92 as well. This is Scorpio energy. Life lessons, emotional connection, visions, claircognizant. Some of you guys have this gift. Speaks through signs. When you feel stuck and need guidance, ask me for dreams to give you clarity. Clarity, you guys. clarity and trust came out in two of the archangels. So these are definitely important things to be focused on at this time. And he will give you clarity on what course of action to take. Amethyst crystal, 1 month, and look for a sign. Signs and synchronicities. Beautiful. I love how the messages always connect with each other. Beautiful, beautiful energy. And like I said, on the bottom of the deck, Archangel Barbiel, number 39, could be significant. Again, Scorpio energy, Venus energy, angel of compassion. Be compassionate to yourself as you are healing. She is the archangel of metamorphosis. This is the archangel that can help you through your transformation. Beautiful. Shift in consciousness. So important. Peaceful change. Light codes transform. I aid ascension through transformational soul healing and alignment with your higher purpose. Yes, collective. Write this one down if you don't remember any of the other archangels. Archangel Barbiel is going to be very significant through your transformation. The crystal obsidian, the month of October, and follow your intuition. I'm going to put her out here as well for us. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, let's see. Let me get you your animal spirits, and then I will clear the board and I will get you your shadow light, past, present, and future energy. So, animal spirit for the collective. Okay. Earthworm. So, earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We are in the energy of the new moon in Capricorn right now, which just passed on the 18th, but it usually lasts a few days. So we have earthworm, which is earth energy. Let's see what the message is from your animal spirit. Shy, hesitant, reluctant to share inner vision. We have all felt the woes of the earthworm at some point along the way. The earthworm indicates a newbie or novice working to establish confidence. Regaining your confidence. So important. In a new field. Others around you may seem wise and experienced, but it's important to remember they once felt earthworm energy too. This is a reminder not to be intimidated or lose hope. Mastery takes time, and you're on the right track. Besides, rumor has it a beginner's mind offers the most valuable insights. So, when in balance, you are earnest, intelligent, and valuable. When you feel out of balance, you're self conscious and you're apprehensive. To bring yourself back into balance, speak up, risk embarrassment. Again, don't allow fear of success to cause you to self sabotage. Like it says, even the person who is a master at something started from the beginning, started with very little knowledge, but they had to keep pushing themselves to learn, taking risk of being embarrassed by maybe not knowing how to do something or getting it wrong. That is the natural flow. Even when you are healing, you are going to go through moments where you feel like you want to do and focus on the things that are slowing you down and blocking you from your blessings, from your success. But there may be moments where you just don't have the energy and you don't want to deal with it. Healing is not linear, it is continuous, just like weight loss is not linear. Life's path and journey is not linear. You're going to have seasons of where you feel successful. You're going to have seasons where you feel stagnant, where you feel discouraged. The point of everything is to keep moving and know that you are not alone in the journey that you are going through. Okay, collective. All right, let me clean this up really quick and then let me get you your past, present, future spread from Shadow and Light. Beautiful messages for the collective. And again, I'm so proud of you. I'm seeing a lot of good energy come from the collective every time I do these messages. There's always going to be negative sides to everything, right? Again, shadow and light. but there has to be a balance. I do these as ways of encouragement, even addressing the shadow, right? Because most of the time people just don't even want to look at their shadow. They don't want to address the things that they know that are blocking them from feeling confident, from moving forward in their life. But it's important because it's how you take your power back. All right. So let's see. Let's get you a past, present, future spread. This is just the bonus that I've added because you guys have been so generous. You have supported the channel every step of the way. You are allowing me to be here for you. So I'm going to give you guys these bonuses at the end. Again, past, present, future. So past energy. Strange Valentine. Love is strange, isn't it? Current energy. Sea storm. Calm amid chaos. And future outcome. Fairy of the Highlands. It's time to be brave. Confirmation. Beautiful. Yes. I love it. I love it. I love it. So just a quick. So number 27, Strange Valentine. Love is strange. So this is recent past energy collective. Again, a lot of us in the recent past were in situations where maybe we thought we were in love. Maybe it was real love, but maybe it just didn't work out in the way that we expected. Okay. Love doesn't always look like what we thought it would. Thank goodness. It's in the strange and the surprising that the sweetest loves can be found, as this odd little pair have found, much to each one's joy, comfort, and delight. When this lovely pair, Strange Valentine, comes to visit, you are about to be gifted with love, romance, and friendship from an unexpected, even unusual place. Beautiful. Very good. Don't let differences keep you apart because they are what is drawing you together. And when you are as delicate and fragile as you can be, someone as strong and protective as this gorgeous, friendly Yeti can be just what you need. You may experience a massive surge in emotional energy and new romantic beginnings. So it's very likely you'll attract, encounter, or simply bump into someone who reawakens long lost feelings inside you and who may not be your type. Hooray! You'll wake up feeling bright, aware, dynamic, and sometimes feeling giddy with delight. This is very good news. Love is indeed strange and wonderful. So I feel like this is what happened in your past. You met someone collective that was completely different from you in regards to who you're usually attracted to. This came unexpected. You were probably in the middle of maybe dealing with a different breakup with someone else or just dealing with heartbreak. You were not actually looking for love at all. But whoever this was somebody who made you feel alive again, who reopened up your heart chakra, maybe after being closed for some people 2 to 10 years or longer. This came as a surprise because this was somebody who is not your usual type, not somebody who you would think you would be attracted to in some way, but it was the most amazing experience. And I feel like this is what happened in your past. I feel like this is coming towards you now if you're working on your healing, but this is just past energy for right now. Then we have 32. This is current energy. Sea storm, calm amid chaos. Even though the seas are wild, the atmosphere is torn with stabs of lightning, and there is no land in sight. The sea storm being is following her intuition, and she will know what to do to make it home. Lightning won't strike her, and she will keep swimming until she reaches land. She seems slightly in a trance and is using her inner wisdom and deep knowledge to swim home. She is from Atlantis, where she saw beings doing things that would lead to destruction. She has seen how their hubris led to this upheaval and her home has sunk under the waves. She now goes out in search of her new home. So too can you. This is a time of upheaval and great change in the collective. But if you tune into that deep inner voice and follow the radar you have built into your very cells, you will find the way home through all of this chaos and wreckage. The old world is gone. The new world is yet to be found. The journey will continue for some, but trust, trust and follow the compass of your inner guidance. Listen, check in with your wisdom, then go in that direction. You are more adaptable, more flexible, more able to survive than you know. Interest in the lands of Lemuria and Atlantis and memories of these lands may be resurfacing. So, this is perfect energy for the collective. Yes, you are going through a transformation which can create an upheaval in your current life. That means change is necessary, change is occurring. So, this is confirmation to keep going and moving forward, go with the flow. This tells me in the current energy collective that you are handling life, even with the chaos around you. You are blind to it. You are focused on your new direction, on finding your new world, the new place, your new path, your new direction. Perfect. That's exactly what needs to keep happening. Stay focused on where you want to go. This is the energy of the new moon in Capricorn. Perfectly explained. Beautiful. All right, then we have 20. Fairy of the Highlands. It's time to be brave. Okay. The Fairy of the Highlands does not want to fight. She feels it is not in her nature. She wants to resolve disputes peacefully, but she will fight if it must come to that. And she is showing you now that you too have the means to stand up for yourself. Even though you have almost chronically avoided conflict and allowed others to take advantage, it is time to take up this sword. Step into that part of yourself that knows how to take a stand, speak the truth, and not back down when the threat of conflict looms. It may seem unnatural and wrong and frightening, and this little fairy knows it, but it is time. And this giving up of what you have worked so hard for in order to avoid conflict or confrontation is no longer right. Take the stand and hold up the sword. The fairy of the highlands will be there with you, and when the threat is over, she will help you celebrate your victory. The time of truce is over. It is time to speak your truth and be strong, collective. People have been taking over your ground, wanting what you have worked hard for without doing the work themselves. They have done so by taking advantage of your peaceful nature, but enough is enough. Sad as it is time to change this, to cut away the cords between you and those who have taken so much, and now you will go into battle. Yes, it is sad. Yes, the Highland Fairy is sad for you, but do not allow sorrow and guilt to neglect self protection. Honor yourself, raise your sword, and do not back down. So, in the near future, collective, you might have to stand up for yourself. You might have to speak your truth, and this is the right time to do so. You have made it through and are still going through the storms unscathed, focused. So, do not let anybody come in thinking because they look at you as being naive and innocent and kind and sweet to overtake the ground that you've built, the foundation that you've worked so hard for. See, there's no more playing nice at this point. People have taken advantage of you because they thought you were naive. They thought you were stupid and not paying attention for some reason. They weren't paying attention to the sword that was in your hand. They needed to look a little bit more closely. So they can try it if they want to. But I think at this point, everybody's tired of people feeling as if they're entitled to things that you've worked hard for. People have to earn their place, just like you've earned your path, your healing, period. But you will be successful. You will stand your ground. And people will see you in a new light after that. All right, collective. This was a great message. Thank you for watching the second part of Shadow Work Part 1. Again, distractions. These are things that may be happening for you as well, but keep going is the message from that. Thank you so much for being here with me. Again, I hope to see you in Shadow Work Part 2, which should be later on today. But if this is where I leave you, I pray that the message was purposeful, meaningful to you in some way, helping you along your journey. Thank you for allowing me to be here for you, collective. But until next time, you guys, bye.